What up, family? Got on those Borderman Dash 20 Maryland Lee. It's my little setup over here. It say 11/11 over here. Today is July 25th, so they say 2022 Moon Monday in my city, Chicago. 11/22 over here. They say John F. Kennedy, who was a Gemini and the president of the United States of America, supposed to have died 11/22, November 22nd. This is a wrap-up portion of my day. I went to McDonald's. Got me a little souvenir. A knife. It's black. And a fork. You know, too much fast food to kill you. Too much anything to kill you. Too much love, too much happiness, too much drinking, drugging, smoking, sex, too much of anything. You can do anything in what they call, small portions. If you lay around and eat all day junk food and play video games, you get fat. You drink too many drinks, you become an alcoholic. Smoke too much dope, become a dope fiend. You understand what I'm saying? Have too much sex, you become a nymphomaniac. You steal too much, you become a kleptomaniac. Now, I was doing my little run today, and I left my trap building, 6210 South Kennebuck Avenue, Chicago, North 60637, apartment 308, the one with the railroad stripe, black and yellow, and the white door. And of course, it has my little warning, stay the fuck out of my Me TV and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I couldn't get 2 blocks, and it was early in the morning before I seen somebody from this building walking down the street, because my every move was a calculated steps. They're obsessed, fascinated, and just, I don't know. Harriet Tubman was worth $40,000. I can just imagine how much they want my head for. Anyway, I kept going. I went to the Concord Missionary Baptist Church where I sung I Don't Feel No Ways Tired at as a little girl on Easter. And, I guess everybody that was in the church, people hate on you and stuff, when they know you're going to be somebody, or they feel as though they did you wrong, they got to keep an eye on you or whatever and stuff. And, you think when you get older, things will be different, and, you don't have to worry about childhood traumas and miseries. I say don't dwell on the past because it's his story, right? But for some reason, they can't forget. You understand what I'm saying? The people that do the most, to you. And they friends, because birds of a feather flock together. So, pedophiles stick together, alcoholics stick together, thieves stick together, and they put me in the midst of all them motherfuckers and shit to watch me, because I'm kind of like a decent person, and, sometimes I get into some mischief that I don't want to because I'm around mischievous people or whatever, and sometimes you got to do what the Romans do and in Rome, but we in Chicago, and they need to be doing what I'm doing, and that's the right thing. So I got to the church, and some guy came through the alley, looking at me, he just stopped, no traffic, no nothing, just gonna stop. And it's early in the morning, so, ain't nobody out on the fucking goddamn block and shit, right? Dude, he went the opposite way, and of course, I believe everything, because of these phones, they just kind of tell motherfuckers, they hunting niggas down, let's put it like that, fuck all the bullshit. So, I'm like, stranger danger, like a little kid, you understand what I'm saying? Help, of course, nobody came the fuck out, you understand what I'm saying? But, I didn't give a fuck. I would have fought to the death right there in front of that church where I sung I Don't Feel No Ways Tired, because they got a poster in front of the gate called Safe Haven, and, somehow or another, I end up all the way up north in a place called Safe Haven or whatever and stuff, It really wasn't the real Safe Haven. The real Safe Haven is on the west side and stuff, real talk, so... they just kind of threw me in the residential part and then put me in AA meets to generate some money, because they heard what I was going to be about in 1995, and that's, bridging the gap and stuff. But of course, nobody appreciated it. They stole the money and gave the dream to Martin Luther King and the fuck boys of the world and shit, and real girls is getting shitted on, and you know, unless they playing the game that the fuck boys is playing. But it's our turn now. Let's put it like that. Mario in 1995 knew what I was about or whatever and stuff because he turned 16. But when he was younger, I heard rumors that you know he and some people on the block, a guy in particular by the name of Andre, who was big as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Must have lured him into doing some mischievous things and stuff, you know, because I guess Mario wanted to be down or whatever, or he had that sex demon in him, and you know, him and Andre, I heard, violated this girl on the block. Now that's just what I heard, so you know, I'm not saying one way or the other, but that's what I heard. But you know, Mario, he did have some deviance to him and stuff, and I've seen, you know, traces of, you know, him being a bad boy for life 9 times out of 10, but 9 times out of 10, he really ain't that bad. He just hung around bad motherfuckers and wanted to be a part of some, and then seen an opportunity with me to be able to fulfill his bad boy for life dreams, I guess. Immortal Technique got a song called Dance with the Devil. Now, his mother, Donna Marie Evans, you know, who was 9 years older than me, and I was a teenager at the time, gave me her phone number. I asked the guy she was sitting next to, you know, because I was with my niece at the time, and that could have been my girlfriend, you know, and I'm a girl, so I don't know why she would tap me on the shoulder and say, here, check this out. And I looked at the guy she was sitting next to, you know, Mario's mother, Donna Marie Evans. I said, you don't, I asked the guy she was sitting next to, Donna was sitting next to, I said, you don't want the number? And he said, no, she wants you. So, you know, back in the day, pimps used to say shit like this. Your bitch chose me. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if Mario and Donna, son, and, you know, mother, you know, because they got this thing called motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it go back to slavery and shit. I don't want to go deep. And I was trying to tell y'all niggas in this General Captain Mac kind of way, I was trying to save y'all some dignity, but you forced my hand trying to kill me and shit. So, you know, whatever happened. Come 1995, I'm just speeding it up. You know, Mario, you know, just so happened to be in the room and his mother wasn't around and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And all hell was breaking loose. And I was like, you know, writing my books, trying to stay sober. And I guess she figured, hey, the thrill was gone, so she gonna send her son to do the dirty work because he had that little demon in him, I guess, you know. And I remember having a scooter, I gotta say this, that, and everybody rode it, but Mario didn't want to ride it. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, I was like, either he hating or, you know, he mad because I'm with his mother and I didn't ask to be with her from the beginning or whatever and stuff. You know, his mother was something else, a tyrant. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, somehow or another, you know, I was feeling suicidal with a 38 to my head that I did not want from Chuck Dalton's gun shop. And I was going to buy a brand new gun, but they was like, hey, check this out, you know. So they somebody must have did you know, a murder or whatever on the gun or whatever and stuff. I don't know. And they wanted to put it off on the real motherfucker and stuff because when people infiltrate your city, they try to get rid of the natives, right? So they was trying to wait to get rid of me. I had been in an accident in Donna's car. I could have fucking died and shit. You understand what I'm saying? All kind of bad luck was happening and shit now that I think about it with her. So I went to job court one time or whatever and stuff trying to get away from her. And she was crying and Mario said, you know, she'll be back. You know, she was trying to play me off as a guy or whatever, but everybody know I'm a girl. You know what I'm saying? You can play dumb all you want and shit. The eyes don't lie, bitch. Real fucking talk. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate, okay? And I wasn't doing that in 1995 to speed it up. Mario was like, when the police came, you know, because, you know, the police told me I had 2 minutes to live when I called them. So I called 911 a long time ago. They didn't give a fuck. I would have blew my head off. That'd have been the end of the story, right? But I didn't. God was with me and stuff. And then Donna disappeared and Mario was around and police came because the spirit came on me and stuff for real. You understand what I'm saying? And told me to hold Mario down because I knew he was up to some devilish shit. And sure enough, you understand what I'm saying? That nigga started hollering like I was killing me. Now, he a big guy and shit. And I was, you know, about as big as I am now, whatever and stuff. But, I was going through some stuff. And he was probably drinking and doing the most or whatever. Who knows and stuff. Because I know his mother was and shit. And, apple don't fall too far from the tree. But the spirit got on me and I held him down. He hollering like I was killing him. The police knocked on the door and I opened up the door and stuff, and I said, yeah, everything okay. We just having a family dispute. We're about to bam. He could have left it like that, but he didn't. Long story short, he said, and she's got a gun, but who told you I had a gun, Mario? I never displayed it. I never told Donna, none of that shit, right? Now, I just did a screenshot. And his birthday, Mario's birthday is 11/13, November 13th. And the percentage on my phone was 38%. Now, it wasn't 38% before 11/13. I was hoping it wasn't, going to turn to 38%. But sure enough, it turned to 38%. See, I believe that was Mario's gun. He did some dirt trying to get in the game. And next thing you know, shit happened. So they come, I got this quarter right here that, I went to the gas station and look with this quarter, 1995. You understand what I'm saying? 1995. Real motherfucking talk. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. You understand? So Donna, she knew about all these little devices and shit. Cause when she gave me the number, I called her like 5 minutes later, and she answered the phone, and that was in the 80s. You understand what I'm saying? How did she pick up the phone that goddamn fast? That's the question. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. They hated on R. Kelly. I seen a motherfucker that looked like R. Kelly on the website. That was not R. Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? They got clones and shit. And if they lock up the originals, you understand what I'm saying? Guess what happens? The clones get the money. Now, this is the 6, because I can't find the 6. And this is the 2. 6 and 2 is 8. I am the originator of rap music since the age of 8, 1975. Donna Marie Evans must have known. That's why she tapped me on the shoulder, because the devil always knows ahead of time. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. When New Orleans happened, R. Kelly came with a whole bus full of supplies and stuff. And I was at Operation Push putting, boxes together when New Orleans happened, Hurricane Katrina. I didn't see no Oprah Winfrey. I didn't see a whole bunch of motherfuckers, but y'all railroaded the motherfuckers that did the most and helped out and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Now, whether he was trying to upstage me or whatever the case, I didn't care. Somebody had to put the work in. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, when there ain't no more real ones left, then y'all gonna really feel the pain and stuff. You understand? They try to put us against one another. All the real ones need to come back together, because these clones are whooping our fucking ass. I shouldn't be in no trap building with bed bugs, roaches, and niggas following me trying to do the most or whatever and stuff. I don't fear no nigga, no motherfucking shit. So if that's what you're trying to get about me, it'll never work. I got 1135. 35 and 2 is 37. Coming from behind that 73. I was in Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973 for standing up for myself. I tried to free Oprah, and I gave her a clue, and I spelled her name WIN-FREE. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of things been happening with these natives and the babies and things of that nature, but it has spread it now. Like crack cocaine did. They thought it would just happen to the natives. It's all around the world, and it's everything is on steroids. You understand what I'm saying? So we got a whole lot to work on now. So this is for all the kings, queens, and wannabes. This is on page 528, 529, Psalms chapter 19. They try to take 19 years of sobriety. You see the image I wrote right there. So it's 19, 20, 21, and 22. Step your game up, motherfuckers, because it says, don't forget to wash your hands. Nasty. Real fucking talk. Mario. Nasty boy. You know what I'm saying? Before you sweep around my front door. See, when you came to Walgreens with old boy and you looked in my eyes, I told him they had to read my face first and then my mind. And you didn't really say nothing. Who I get back to you. Peace.